What kind of God do you serve? I like to think that there's three types: the God of Gideon, the God of the woman at the well, or the God called the Great I Am. There's an interesting story found in the Bible, Judges 6, and it says that a man was there threshing at the wheat. He was agonizing in prayer with God. His name was Gideon, and he was basically saying, Lord, why are all these bad things happening to us if you are for us and not against us? And it says that as he was praying and agonizing with God, that an angel of the Lord appears to him. And when this angel appears to him, check out what Gideon says in verse 13. Gideon said to him, "O my Lord, if the Lord is with us, why then has all of this happened to us? And where are all his miracles which our father told us about, saying, did not the Lord bring us up out of Egypt?" You see, the God of Gideon was the God of the past, the God who did all these amazing miracles and all these amazing happenings in the past. Yeah, he opened the Red Sea and sent manna from heaven, but those things were in the Old Testament. These things couldn't actually happen now. Could it be that your God is the God of Gideon, the God who could only do amazing things in the past? What about the God of the woman at the well? It says that Jesus, he was having a conversation with a woman. This story is found in John 4. And Jesus was going back and forth with this woman. They were talking about the essence of what real worship is, true worship. And towards the end of the conversation, the woman looks at Jesus and says this in John 4, beginning in verse 25. The woman said to him, "I know that Messiah is coming, whom is also called Christ, and when he comes, he will tell us all of these things." The God of this woman was the God of the future, the God who one day would come and then in the future might do something important in her life and give her explanation. And Jesus looks to that woman and says, "I who you speak am he." The God of Gideon was the God of the past. The God of the woman at the well was the God of the future. Who is your God? I would really like to believe that my God is the great I Am, the God who appeared to Moses in that burning bush. And Moses appears to him and says, "Lord, what do I call you? What do I tell him?" And he says, "Tell them that I am, or I am whom I am. I will be that I will be." What God was telling Moses that day was, listen, Moses, I am whatever you need me to be in whatever situation and circumstance you find yourself in. God was trying to tell Moses, I was, I am, and I will be what you need me to be, Moses. And that's the message that God has for you and for me. If you need a provider, I am he. If you need a healer, I'm your guy. If you need someone to defend you and protect you, I am whom I am. I don't like to think that our God is the God who can only wrought miracles in the past. And I don't like to believe that our God is the God who might do something for us in the future. I want to believe, and I want to declare, and I want to have faith that our God can do something right now in the situation that I find myself in. So what will it be? Will your God be the God of Gideon, the God of the woman at the well, or will your God be the great I Am?